Right guys, welcome in everyone, good morning. A little bit earlier than planned, to be honest, because I wanted to get off because the first train I'm getting to go to the beach. I'm hoping it's going to be a dry day. It's about 9 o'clock, so with the weather forecast getting a bit rainy later on, I thought I want to get back to my hotel room. But yeah, do you know, I've never been down here. Ever been down to the quayside, and it's what time is it? We're 8:05. It stopped raining, so just have a little walk down here and see what there is. I think there's like a load of cafes and things over that side. Wow, look at this. I was watching a YouTuber, and I remember he walked down here, this pub, to get back over because it was closed off. I think it was during the pandemic. That bridge over there was closed off during lockdown. But check out the views, wow. And there's a lot of people about as well. So yeah, today I'm off to a place called Teignmouth, which is 12 miles south of Exeter. Gorgeous. I bet this is packed during the summer. No one's fishing though. Do you know, it's nice when you come here during sort of January, February time, is to say it's not as busy. Prices are a little bit cheaper. This is called the Waterfront, but that's busy on a night time. You've got Saddle, St Paddles, the Prospect, and then I think that's the museum down there. I'm not quite sure. Let's keep. I'm not going too far down because, as I say, I've got to get to the train station. But I'm hoping maybe tomorrow morning we'll walk all the way around and go over to the other side. It's still really early, guys, for me. I actually slept. Oh, there's toilets as well. So if you need toilets, which don't charge, which don't actually charge. Well done, Exeter, for not having toilets that charge. I was in Birmingham yesterday, and the actual the toilets on the coach actually were locked. And I didn't go and ask. Should have. There was the driver, but he was training up this young girl, so he was busy doing that. I didn't want to bother him. But for 3.5 hours, I was stuck on the coach, needing the toilet, and it's the worst feeling. Look at the views, guys. I wonder how much those apartments are. But yeah, on the other side, if you just see there, I'll zoom in. We'll go there tomorrow. There's I think it's like a square, and they do like events in the summertime. And they've got a cafe there. Yeah, I can see the umbrella outside. That one's called Restaurant Venezia, a seashore cafe and dance bar. But yeah, we're right in the centre of Exeter here. Sunday's coffee shop. Should have a little look over there. Just gonna look at their prices. See what they've got. Toasted bagels. Oh, they're on Instagram. Sundays_Exeter. Just give you a quick cheese and cream bagel. Ooh, I have to come back here tomorrow. Yeah, it's just bagels that they do, and toast, oats. But it is closed at the minute. There you go. But it looks really nice. Little coffee shop there. So there's not a lot down here really, to be honest, as I say, especially during winter. But there are places open, and I bet it gets really busy in the in the summer. Just seen a coin. If you can see that, is it a coin? No. Sea Scout group. It reminds me of York actually, with some of the buildings and the industry that they would have had back over 100 years ago. And actually, speaking of 100 years, I believe next week would have been my granddad's 100th birthday if he was still alive. And he was a bus driver here in Exeter, which is the reason why I'm here, due to family here. This is really nice. I don't know, shall I go? We'll go all the way down to the bridge and walk back, and then do the other side tomorrow. It's quite murky is the water though, isn't it? It's really nice though on here. Loving that house. Is it a house? I bet a lot of these are probably hired out during summer. Looks like an amusement, doesn't it? What's it called? A helter-skelter or something. Go to the top and they could charge people £2 or £3 to go on there. Make some money from it. I'm on the road now, guys. So yeah, I've got plenty of power banks in my bag, so to charge up my phone. I'm going to be coming live a few times today. And I wasn't planning on really coming down here today, but we'll walk a bit further down and walk back up. But I know tomorrow's going to be very wet, so I thought I'd best do it today while it's dry. But yeah, just think like many years ago. Many years ago, how all the goods and everything would have come along this river. Just the history of this place. And I've never been down. Oh, look at this little. We've got a little bit of wildlife. Look. Try and get a bit closer. He's enjoying himself in the water. Just going to see what's down here and then we'll turn round. So if I'm making you a bit dizzy. It's running quite fast, is the river though. But I guess the tide's, I won't say the tide's different down here, but it's going right out to is it the estuary? I think. So we'll go a bit further down. I just want to see what this place is down here, because, and then we'll walk back same way, but with the other side of the view. Other side of the view? The view's on the other side. This is a pub here. It is actually a pub here. What's this one called? Have you seen the old style lamps outside? It's called the Port Royal. Look at the building. The Port Royal. Don't know if it's. It says use the main entrance for service. Reminds me of the shambles with the buildings coming right out to the front. No word games, Tom. No, not today. Not all week, because I'm here in Exeter this week. So we're going to be doing some live streams from here, and we're going to the seaside today. So I will be live. I'm hoping it stays dry. So yeah, just down there we've just got like private homes, apartments, but there's that bridge, as I say, that you can walk across. So there's a bridge down there, which we'll do tomorrow if the weather stays, fingers crossed, if it stays dry enough. Oh, let's just see these little ducks down here. Oh, little geese. Are the geese? Ducks, ducklings, seagulls as well. I'll be seeing plenty of you today. So I'm staying in Exeter, not far from the cathedral actually. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm staying because for security reasons, but I have done a few videos already, so I will be sharing them when I get back home, and then I'll tell you exactly how much it cost. And so right, let's head back now. We're going to head back a bit further down, but as I say, we'll go over there tomorrow. But as I say, today we're going to Teignmouth. If you're in Teignmouth, then I'll be live streaming. We're actually going to go up to a place called Shaldon, I think it's called. It's right across the estuary, I think it's called, in Teignmouth. So we're going to just walk back this same way, I think, yeah, we'll go the same way. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. I have got a new gimbal, and I was gonna bring it, but I thought I had too much other stuff to bring, and I didn't have enough space. So it's not a big gimbal. It's quite small, but with it being the first time, I didn't want to get it damaged if I had to take out the case, because I would have had to put it in the case to protect it. So that river's running super fast, I guess because there's a lot of rain coming down from, I'm going to say from the hills, but there's not really many hills. I guess there's Dartmoor, isn't there? It could be coming down from there, maybe, I don't know. When you come to a place you've never been to, you don't really know much. But Exeter, I've been to Exeter many times, as I say, because I've got family here, so I might come down again in the summer actually and show you it again in the summertime, if you get a good room and a good price. Or even, they do have a lot of caravans obviously in Dawlish and Dawlish Warren, but they're all closed at the moment. So I would have taken you there, but there are probably a lot of shops and cafes. There'll probably be a few open for the locals, but Teignmouth has a little bit more to it than Dawlish and Dawlish Warren. I mean, even Exeter's pretty quiet really, as I say, if you normally come in the summertime. I'm not walking up that huge hill. I like how everything is nice and flat in the south compared to the north. If you do come to Yorkshire, expect to climb lots of hills and drive lots of hills. So it's called, yeah, Exeter Quay. So yeah, so far so good. I wonder what the museum is though down here. Let's have a little peek at this museum. I think it's a museum. I'm gonna get something to eat before I get on this train. What should I get for breakfast? Any suggestions? I'm thinking, well, there's so many places you can eat. Look at this. You don't see many of those about. The one's actually where I live, which is a Victorian town, has just got rid of their Victorian lamps, gas-fired lamps, to modernise it. but I think what they replaced it with was something obviously better for the environment, I guess. Probably cost more to run in the long run, but yeah. I'm asking you guys any good suggestions. So I tell you what, they are opening up in Exeter, which I've just seen. I was a bit disappointed when I went to go and find it, actually. It's called Popeyes, and they had one in Nottingham. I think they've got one in Barnsley, and yeah, of all the places. Try not to fall in the river, and yeah, of all the places. Try not to fall in the river. Yeah, it's like a chicken shop. I'm pretty good with dogs, but if a dog is like randomly off its lead, I'm like a bit hesitant to approach it, because when I was only about 19, 18, I did get bit by a little dog, and it's just when that happens, it kind of ruins your day, because you've got to go to hospital, get it checked out, if anything bad happens. And there's been a lot of, you might have heard in the news recently about a lot of dog attacks, so we won't talk about that. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking about what to get to for breakfast. I don't really want a full English breakfast. I might, unless I'm thinking of getting fish and chips this afternoon, actually. So find a nice little fish and chip shop, because the weather's nice, sit by the sea. You can't beat it, guys. But yes, it's very weird being in Exeter at this time of year, but it's not cold. It's not cold. I've got my coat on, but yeah, I'm thinking for breakfast, Nath. I'm thinking for breakfast, do I get a bacon sandwich? Bacon sandwich always does the trick. Let me just have a look at this menu. I love the cobbles. You don't get many cobbles down south, but there we go. So this is called On the Waterfront. I always look at the most expensive thing first, and then you can work out what would be worth. See, it's down here you're paying £16 for a burger. Most other places are around about £10. So yeah, but do you remember the days when you could get an actual meal for £5? Long gone are them days. There you go, a big 3-0 pizza, £50. Wow, £50 for a pizza. Yeah, I'm thinking bacon. Right, when I walk up here, I'll just show you this museum a bit further down. But I just love the architecture of these buildings. This is called Mangoes. That's called Mangoes. It's a bit wet in places on this path. But yeah, Exeter gets a lot of, it is a very student city. Very similar to Leeds, but I was thinking earlier, I thought, how does Leeds compare to Exeter? In that Leeds has got a lot of students. It's got history as Leeds, but it's not got as much history as Exeter, of course. But if you want to do the history side near Leeds, you're best going to York. So that's what I would say. So it's only 20 minutes away from York on the train. I thought I heard my name then. So it's called Custom House, this. And then, as I say, we'll do the other side tomorrow. Or even maybe tonight, I'm not quite sure yet. There's a crest on the top of that building, can you see it? If anyone knows what it is, let me know in the comments. And you've got an antique lighting company over there. I thought I saw a blue plaque. No, maybe I'm just used to seeing blue plaques on these buildings. They should have a blue plaque to state what it's actually for and the history of the building. Alright, I'll just go down here because there's some swans, if I can catch them in time. And then I'll be live again later in about an hour or 2 hours. So make sure you're following if you're new to the channel, or watch the replays. Oh, look at these. It is, yes, like a cafe and antique centre. I nearly fell in the water. You've got to be so careful. You're looking up or you're looking down and then you don't notice where you are. Oh, it's gone. There was another one. There's 2 pigeons. I'll just show you this view here. Oh, I thought the car was coming in. So yeah, if you're in Exeter and you've never been down here, there's places all over that I've never been to, and you sort of find them and you think, you know, a lot of like rivers are now like opening little cafes down here because there's something about it. I don't know what it is. Right guys, I will see you all later. I'll finish with the swan down there, look. Hello pigeon. I don't think a pigeon's ever got so close to me before. You probably all think he's lost the plot. He's talking to the pigeons now. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Come on. I think you've had too many fish and chips, haven't you? Right, guys, I'm heading off, so I shall see you. Make sure you're following. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for all the likes, and check out the future videos. Bye for now.